My parents secretly planned to have my sister's boyfriend propose at my wedding, so I'm eloping and letting them find out from the photos. 3 weeks before my wedding, my own mother sat me down at her kitchen table and asked me to hand my wedding day over to my sister. I need to back up, because this didn't come out of nowhere. It's the result of 32 years of being the other daughter. My fiancé and I got engaged 14 months ago, and that same night we talked through exactly what we wanted. Neither of us comes from money. He works in logistics, I'm a dental hygienist. We're comfortable, not rich, and the wedding had to fit our actual life. We chose something small, 30 people, close family, a few good friends, nothing extravagant. His grandparents own a little property 40 minutes outside the city, big backyard, old oak trees, a wooden dock reaching out over the lake. When they offered to host the ceremony, I cried. It was perfect. My parents didn't see it that way. My mom said it felt cheap. My dad worried the family would be embarrassed. They pushed a real venue, a caterer, a DJ. We said no twice. The third time, my mom reframed it as something she needed, said she'd dreamed of this since the day I was born, begged me to just let her have this one thing. My fiancé said it was my call. I caved. I should have trusted my gut. Here's the context that makes everything else make sense. My sister is 4 years younger than me. When she was 10 and I was 12, she was diagnosed with leukemia. My parents shielded me from most of it, so I spent years not realizing how close we came to losing her. She was in treatment for almost 2 years. My parents nearly broke apart, and when she finally recovered, something in our family shifted and never shifted back. She didn't choose to get sick, I want to be clear about that. But she grew up as the center of the universe in our house, and at 28, that's never changed. We get along fine as adults. Yet I've always been the one expected to be patient, to understand, to give ground. So when my mom asked me to come over 3 weeks before the wedding, I didn't think twice. I walked in to find my dad there, my sister's boyfriend there, coffee made, cookies set out like a casual sundae. Something felt wrong, but I sat down. My mom started in that soft, careful voice she uses when she wants something. She'd been watching proposal reels, the ones where a guy drops to one knee at someone else's reception, and the comments call it the most romantic thing ever. She'd apparently watched one video dozens of times. My sister is my maid of honor. My mom wanted her boyfriend, sitting right across from me nodding, to propose to my sister at my reception, and they already had a plan. I was supposed to give a toast at dinner, turn it toward my sister, and then her friends would perform a choreographed dance before he got down on one knee. Actual rehearsed choreography. I laughed. I genuinely thought it was a joke. My mom's face told me it wasn't. It would make the day twice as special. She said, "Your sister deserves this. It's a way to share the joy." "No," I said, as calmly as I could. "This is my wedding. I'm not turning it into someone else's proposal." Her expression hardened. She called me selfish and ungrateful. She said she'd poured herself into this wedding out of love, and the least I could do was share some of that with a sister who'd been through so much. Her surviving cancer as a child is not a reason to give away my wedding day, I said. She started crying and asked me to leave. That night, both she and the boyfriend texted me separately, telling me not to warn my sister. The plan was happening with or without me. My fiancé got quiet, that specific quiet he gets when he's truly furious. He asked what I wanted. I told him I wanted to get married the way we'd originally planned. Small, the lake, no choreographed dance. Then I discovered the venue had been paid in full, non-refundable, 3 weeks out. That wasn't a coincidence. They'd timed it so I'd have no real choice but to cave. So here's what we did. I called his grandparents. They said yes without a beat of hesitation. We moved the date up by a week and stretched our honeymoon from 2 weeks to 3, leaving the morning after the ceremony. I reached out to our 20 closest people and explained there'd been a change. Every single one said they'd be there. My mom's venue is still booked, still paid for. I have no intention of telling her anything until after we're married. She'll find out when she sees the photos. They can have their party, do the dance. I truly hope my sister says yes and has a beautiful night. I'll be on my honeymoon.